Okay. Oh, what is that? What is that? Okay. Alrighty then. As you can see, we're doing something a little bit different today. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a photography stream. I know I am excessively late. However, there's a good reason. It's called work. I was just doing work, and honestly, I should be getting things done a little bit faster, and holy jeez, I did a lot of work, even though technically only did one thing. But you know, it's finishing. I'm doing some progress. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not the worst thing. Okay. Anyways, holy man, why is, look, like, can you see these weird wisps of hair? It just is kind of there. It's kind of weird. It's one of those, huh, that is quite constant at this point, man. All right, let's see. I kind of want to do a keyboard photograph, but we're gonna save that for next time. I want to up my photography in terms of mice, because mice are much more notoriously hard to figure out, and I don't exactly know what to do with it. Honestly, I'll be honest with you, mice, they're terribly hard to photograph. For example, this thing, terribly hard to photograph. If we go to the mice that I am using as a subject right now, it's gotta be that one. This is the Pulsar X2 Lite Mini. I am not muted. Good. I have done that a couple of times. So that's going to be the case. But right now, that's what we're going to be doing. It is a little bit different, and it is quite difficult. All right. But of course, yeah, before we actually get into the depth of it, we are creating, oh my god, is that really flat? Is that really, I can't. We're trying to create a photo with a single light source. The weird part is this diffuser by Amaran, because of the complaints that they got previously with their old diffuser, which has a hotspot in the middle, they have changed it. And what that creates is a much more even light, with the downside of getting a lot of those types of shadows. So either I buy that old light, or I take off this cobalt, Bowen's mount light. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just take off this Bowen's mount light. I know it is kind of harsh. There we go, boom. And as you can see, now we have much better lighting. Okay. All right, we're gonna swap to the other mic, so we're gonna hit that here, over there. Actually, no. We're gonna stick with this mic for a little bit, as you can see here. Okay. I want some interest to happen. We're gonna shoot this kind of like a car. We're gonna photograph it almost as if it was a car. So I'm gonna move this up in here, so I can get some things done. I know, it's getting bright. Okay, but we're gonna arrange this. I'm gonna take our photo. Oh no, it's almost as if, there we go. That is difficult. Which is closer? Maybe I can bring this the other way around. Oh, no, please don't do that, HDMI cable. I'm gonna bring you all the way around. So I'm just twisting the entire camera stack this way, and we're gonna shoot it like it was a car right here. Boom. Screw. Ta-da! And now we have to flip this. Yo, Nikon Daddy, what's up? How are you? I am trying to flip this around. I really should have an actual, what's it called? You're good? I'm doing alright. Work was a little brutal today, unfortunately. Ooh, what is this trying to focus on? That's the hard part. And am I in photo mode? This looks like a 16:9. I think I'm in photo mode. No. S&Q. Now I'm in photo mode. There you go. That was wondering. Shoot while just popping to see what's doing before you hit the hay. That's all good, dude. That is all good. I am literally trying and attempting to get some decent shots. So I'm shooting this kind of like a car, or at least some of the car photography I've seen relatively recently, and I'm going off of memory, which is always a bad thing. But next week is what we're trying to do is try to replicate it off of memory, and then next week we can actually do it properly. And I see what it's focusing on. It's focusing on this little section here that's from Samson, but we don't want that. We do not want that. So we are going to go into manual focus as we normally do. The mic is way too close. Way too close. Let's see here. We are going to function, and we are going to, instead of autofocus, go into manual focus. Boom. Oh, what am I? Where am I at? I'm in the corner for some reason. Oh, there we go. I want to know. Where is it? Boom. There's the focus. That is in focus. All right. That is in focus. The hard part now is figuring out how I want this to be shot, because we got multiple gradients going on. We have this, which is the floor. We have the wall, which is quite different as well. So we have quite a bit of things to fix. Okay, but I like this angle kind of, but I would bring it something like this here. Okay, all right. How do I showcase this mouse and its shape? Normally with this shape, it tends to be much more obvious when in this specific orientation. We can. What I'm gonna do, what I wish I had was one of those light cubes, but I don't have a lot of those. But at the same time, we're trying to use a single light, or at least a single source light. Unlike most of the time where we have two lights, one fill and one main light. Okay, so we are going to use that. We need something relatively small to hold it up, so we're going to use a battery. Let's see if this stays up for long enough. There we go. It stays up for long enough. That looks like a decent photo. Don't get me wrong, I think this is a decent shot. We just have to fix the background now. The hard part is figure out what the background is gonna be. White on white is always kind of nice. It is out of focus though. Alright, let me see here. It is out of focus. I don't like that there is this big thing distracting on the right. This might as well be a top layer. Yo, Caps, you're early? Well, honestly, I'm more late than you're early. Let's be real. Come on. Okay, so what we are going to be doing is trying to figure out how to get this to become a good photo. How to make this a good photo. Okay, so I don't hate that, but at the same time, I think we can just go up and get a better shot here. There we go. And yo. Oh, there. That's the month 6. Just get what's it called? Get turbo. That way anyone who allows it you'll definitely get no ads. But there are a few creators that turn it off, which is kind of dumb because it actually pays more than ads. Don't get me wrong. It's just there are so few people that get it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just get Twitch Turbo. Okay, we got that. I need some different clamps. What I need. Ah! Come on. Boom. There we go. That is a shot. All right, let's compose this a little bit better. Maybe we unwind this guy. There we go. Unwound. Oh, geez. Oh, man. You guys must have the worst mic experience right now. Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, we have it this way. Ooh, but now we have a problem in terms of seeing the shadow. Ooh. All right, we're just gonna have to move the light. But I kind of want this. This is what I want. I want to see a little bit of that. Llama? Yeah, llama's right there. Don't you see llama? Huh? Llama's on top camera. To the right. You wish you wish llama was facing cam. No, he was looking over. You know, he's looking over. As you know. They're looking over. Okay, so we got that. Now to figure out how to figure out the light. So what is making that shadow? It's gonna be the camera. Which is a little tilted, that's fine. We have this, which we'll move right until it creates little to no shadow. Great. It's amazing. It's almost as if we can move the sun. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Almost moving the sun. Not quite the sun, but close enough. Okay. Oh, okay. Boom. Boom. That's where we want it. Alright, so we got that section. I kind of want the pillar. I want a lot of the pillar to show. You know? Okay, that's the hard part. Hard part is getting more of the pillar to show without having all of the pillar to show. Alright, as we know that we are going to get a decent chunk here. Maybe we don't need this. Oh no, it fell. Okay. Let's see. Can we get it? Because this only makes sense in a specific manner. So we're gonna hold this in this way. Okay. Where is it? Over here. Okay, so we have that. I wanna get yeah, there we go. I need to get that in. Boom. But now we're getting a corner here. So we are gonna go just cutting into it. And we're gonna go inwards. Oh no, we're not getting a good angle for it. Nope. Maybe we move slightly that way. I think that looks fine, right? Quote unquote, right? Up. No, I hate you. I hate you so much. Anyways. You just, everything's breaking apart. Everything's breaking apart. Okay, let's see if we can get a better angle. Alright. I want that to be the angle. Boom. I think that should be it. I think that should be the angle. Boom. The downside is we have all this other stuff on the right. Looks like a Pinot. That's don't get me wrong. It's just I wanted to. Oh. Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, we got it. Kind of. I'm just missing the top section. The top section has to go up a little bit. Ooh. Alright, so we have this corner. So as you can see, the bottom right hand corner. The issue is the top section there. How do I get it to be white or the same coloration? Well, I don't have the same thing. However, what I can do is I can take this entire item, right? This entire item and see if I can fold it in a specific manner that allows it to show itself a little bit. Oh, there we go. I think this makes sense. Yes, this makes sense. And then and move this section here. There we go. So that bottom, we can get a little bit of interest. We have some lines over there. We have the little, as you can see, a pack of cards holding that. You also want to make sure that it is not in the frame. How do we make sure it's not in the frame? Yeah, it's always in the frame. Holy moly. Oh, yeah. Maybe. Go a little deeper. Go a little bit deeper. Okay. No. Ah. It's need that. Alright. And then that to be there. And you be held that way. No, we're getting a little bit of black on that section. So we have to fix that again. Okay. All right, this corner is fine, I guess. That is clonable. Yeah, the bottom left corner is clonable, so that's fine. The top left is the hard part. All right. I think we got it. I think we do. We have got it. All right. Now, what we need to do is grab the mouse yet again and get a decent photo. All right. So this is the mouse. Boom. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, okay. Okay. Whew. Whew. It looks like a chonker, though. Looks like a chonker. Looks like an absolute chonker. No. Oh. Okay, so that's the angle we're going for. We might go for a riser, so we might lift this a little bit. How much are we rising it? We're gonna rise it a little bit. We're gonna tilt it just enough to get a better angle for it. Yep. There are some downsides to this. This can affect how the shadow looks. Boom. So that's how the shadow looks. What we can do, we can make this look like it's floating a little bit. Boom. All right. So we can make it look like it's floating a little bit. That's fine. However, we are going to move you here. No, it definitely has. It has to be at that angle. This one mouse definitely wants to be in that angle. All right, so it wants to shoot that way. However, yep, yes. I think this is it. This is the angle we want. We also want to move it a little forward. No. There. That is a shot. Single light, okay? This light, the P60C is not on. I can show you. So if I turn it on, on, off, on, off. All right? So there is a difference. We are using a single light source the entire time. Let's go 1/60. Let's go 1/30. Ooh. 1/30, all the whites? Come on. Let's go. All right, so a lot of the white coloration. We see some pillars. We know it's a pillar. It's great. It's missing some pizzazz and stuff. The problem with it is I don't have a lot of white things in the background to put. I have a keyboard. I have a little bit of a keyboard that I can put in there. Guys, a white keyboard. Right there. Whoo! Cover up that white. Let's go. Or we can pull back a little bit more. I think we can pull back a little bit more. Pull back just a tiny bit. Oh, don't move too much. Boom. Pull back just a tiny bit. There we go. We're still there. Turn to the right a little. Okay. And now we got a better shot. We now have a much better shot. Okay. We can do number 1. It is simply number 1. Pizzazz, you volunteer llama. Hey, look, llama has black. All right, it has an excessive amount of black, but we can put llama somewhere. Give me a sec. All right, llama, they volunteer you. All right, let's see if you fit in here. Ooh, you got a little bit specks of dust and stuff. Hey, the cat really got to you. Hey, damn, that cat got to this llama real hard. Specks of black. It is the goat. Oh no! No, the llama. All right. Come on, llama. All right. Llama's too big. Llama is too big and too shadowy. What is that floof ball in the right-hand side corner? You can't even tell it's a llama. Unfortunately. Maybe we bring it a little closer. A little closer. There, llama. Okay. I personally think it's a little too distracting though. Photo bomb afterwards. Yeah, we'll grab a photo bomb, llama. Okay. We'll grab a photo bomb, llama. Man. That's crazy. That's crazy, llama. Alright, llama. You stay there. Stay there for now. Oh, okay. Alright, so we have a decent photo. What else is white? He's so cute, but you can understand the distraction part of it. Yeah, unfortunately it is relatively distracting, right? So, okay. So we have that. I don't really have white pens is the problem. Because the ones I have are relatively colored. I do have a couple white bodied ones. They're more gray bodied though, I'll admit. And the other white items that I do have, oh, that works. Yeah, that works, except for the top bit. A little much. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Actually, these colors are similar to ones on the end there. Okay. You're white AF. Okay, look, I don't mean that type of white caps, all right? I don't mean that type of white. I meant like in general, because I have a bunch of pens and pencils, but this is it. All right, so this is 1/30, f9.5. We're not gonna automatically focus. We're gonna focus on the mouse, as you can see here, and we got bits of interest going along with this photo, but single light source, and we're gonna try to focus this. All right, it's too soft. Oh, there we go. There's the back. All right, the back is in focus. Now we'll try to make sure that we get focus elsewhere. We might need to go f11. I think f11 is not bad, but it's hard. It is relatively hard. You can see me watching it on the stream on the other side. I can't even hear. I can just see someone enjoying things. All right, enough distraction. All right, we have this shot. I like this shot. There's enough to focus on. All right, it is mostly in focus. All right. Okay, my issue here is this is in focus as well. So let's see if we can focus on the top, not just the bottom. Okay, so we know that is in focus. The real question is the back in focus? No, it's not. So this is the focus for back, and this is the focus for front. Oh, actually we're sharp. We're sharp enough. We're more than sharp enough. All right, we're gonna take this photo. gonna take this photo. It'll take a photo in a couple seconds. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, we got one photo. One photo, and that is it. All right, so we currently have one photo, and we are 25 minutes in, and I only have another 30 to get another photo then. Okay, so we have one photo with the light almost directly on it. So if I was to show you, you know what? I really wish I had a top-down cam of my top-down cam. That way I can show you what it looks like for the top-down cam. But yes, we are on a 45-degree angle. We are making this look a little more floaty than it normally is. I'm gonna push this a little inwards. Okay, if I push this a little inwards, no, a little to the left, a little to the right. No, I want it a little to the left. This shadow here is a little much. It's a little much. Sorry. Anyways, what I think is we can tilt that mouse just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just like this. No, weirdly enough, it doesn't actually look that much better. For some reason, this looks better than earlier. Move this a little more to the right. Actually, this looks fine. A little more to the right. So we are in F11, so we have to have most of the things actually in focus, which is good. Do we have any weird distractions in the frame? Not really. So we have multiple lines. So we have the weird zigzag pattern. So we have lines moving from the middle all the way to the mid-right. And from the mid-right, there's ones that go this way. That lines up back, up there. And from here, it just comes back out. So it should focus directly on this mouse. However, I want this mouse to be a little larger. And to be a little larger, I have to be a little closer without breaking the frame too much. So if I go a little closer, it's fine. So we'll go a little closer. Just a smidge. We're gonna push this inwards a little bit. Oh, okay. We don't want to break too much of it. All right. The image is still fine. The left-hand side now is a little too much. Okay. All right. We rearranged that. That's fine. Okay. We got decent amount of context. We have a nice floating mouse. All right. What we're going to do is I'm going to swap it out. Actually, no, I'm not going to swap it out. I'm going to take that mouse. I'm going to take this photo because we are now closer. We're closer to the normal. Okay. I'll take this photo. Boom. And wait till it goes. Hopefully it's not shaking too much. Boom. All right, so there's barely any shake. Hopefully there isn't any shake there. Can you imagine you have a shaky camera? It's not like I'm using a mic boom arm for this. Honestly, I shouldn't be using a mic boom arm for this, but that's what the timer is for. All right, so we have a slightly closer one in full size, right? So we're not taking any crazy things. Let me take a look real quick. Boom. Yes, as you can see, it is in F11 ISO 320. 320 is as high as I want to go in terms of saturation, because I've noticed if I go higher than 320, I start to lose some of that saturation, right? Or some of the gradient that's happening. Okay. Now that I have that going on, let's go for a different look. Like I said, I want it to be bigger, so I'm gonna make it go higher. So higher is much harder because we're gonna get different shadows. Where is it? There we go. I'm gonna take this away, and instead we're gonna put this into a higher position. I'll put it back again. There we go. Okay, so that looks fine-ish. Fine-ish. I still don't quite like it. I might move myself a little bit to the left here. Just a little to the left. Okay. Let me pull this out. Let me rearrange you. Come on. Uh-oh. There we go. We're gonna go to the left. Oh, it's too much to the left. Alright, to the left and inwards. To the left and inwards. Okay, so we are getting that camera in there. We are gonna go in deeper. Boom. Okay, so we have a better light this way. But I don't have any space is the problem. Boom. Boom. Okay, so what are we getting hit with? We are getting hit with the camera itself. So the camera is creating a shadow, as you can see here. So I'm just hovering right over the shadow. Okay, so how do I get rid of that? Okay, so I can go a little lower. That's what I can do. This is good. It's a bit lower, and I can bring this slightly closer, or I can point it slightly higher. Oh, nope, that doesn't really change too much because the angle isn't changing drastically. Okay, so I can do this right here. Woo! Okay, here. The question is, how can I hold it in that very specific position? We have a dilemma. So I'm gonna have to hold this then while I take this photo. Alright? Oh, geez, ad break. We'll be right back, I guess, after the ad break. Okay, but effectively this is gonna be the photo. Minute 3. I need water. Cause okay. Water. Alright, ad break has ended. So if you did get an ad, we're back. We didn't really do much. I just moved things around so we can get proper lighting. But all I did was move it to the position that I was at previously. The difference is it's now just standing, right? And if you're relatively new here, we pause for ads. For the most part, I kind of just try to pause for as long as possible, you know, especially if I notice it. But the problem is sometimes I don't notice that there's an ad playing. So I'm like, oh, wait, I have to do that. Okay, so we have a different photo here. I need to move this mouse a little bit forward towards the camera. Okay, so we're gonna move this aside, right? We're gonna grab this guy, right, and we're gonna move them a little closer to the camera. Boom, closer to the camera. There we go. It is much closer to the camera. I can move a little more to the left in terms of weight. Okay, and then move it slightly more to the left. All right, so visual weight looks like it's fine. All right, we can put a little bit of this keyboard in here. That's fine. Okay. I think lower is better. I think lower is better, yes. I need to increase the height of that. So I'm gonna do this here. Boom. Okay. Now it looks like there are a bunch of other things. The downside now is that this takes a lot of light. Let me see. How can I reduce that? Well, I don't really need to reduce that. It should be fine. Okay. I think this is a decent shot. Do you guys think this could be a decent photo? I think this is a decent photo. I'm going to take this photo. The downside right now is I need a lot more contrast on that left-hand side. So as you can see, oh, right-hand side, sorry. As you can see on the right-hand side of this photo, there is nothing there to differentiate the mouse from bleeding into the rest of the background, all right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this photo first, and then I'm gonna figure out how to block that. So I'm going to need a piece of black fabric, and I'm gonna block that. That, or I make the background a little bit brighter. So I hit the button. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. So I have a couple of things that normally, you know, is something. All right, so we're gonna boom. So these are reflective surfaces. Okay, not what I wanted. Where's the light coming from? All right, a little bit of light. Okay, you might not notice this, but there is a shiny bit of light right here. However, it's not bright enough, so I need something better. That, or I have a better reflective surface. So let's see, upwards. We go up. Oh, let's not creep into. So this is just the box. Then I'm seeing where I can make that box make a shiny section, because all I really need it to do is shine brighter. That way this background looks brighter than anything else. The reason why I have this here is so that this makes sense. Okay, all right, by this I mean this pillar. So okay, so the pillar itself cuts into the bottom of the mouse. The mouse has a shadow, which is fine. Which is fine, and that differentiates it from the mat. However, the background of the mouse itself is very, very terribly similar to the rest of the photo. So either I make the background brighter. The downside is, for example, if I make the background brighter, I make the mouse brighter as well. So that itself is a conundrum, and it doesn't change anything because I'm using the same light, but I can only use one light. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna turn off this light. Are you off? You're not off. Hold on. Off. Turn off this light, and we'll see if we can get a blocker. So we're gonna reduce the amount of light going through it in that section. Open this up. Oh dear. I did not expect that to happen. That's just glued anyway, so it should be fine. But we're going to get as close to the photo as possible while absorbing as much light as possible. Okay. Boom. Slightly darker on the right hand side. What I can do is probably use a full, much bigger blocker. Alright. Time for this guy to happen. Okay, so let's see if we can make it contrast a lot more if I do this. Okay. We get zero light from that right hand side. We are getting zero light from the right hand side, and if I bring it down, we are getting a difference in contrast. As you can see, there is a difference in contrast. It's a little bit better. However, I'm slipping and sliding across all over the place. Okay. Boom. All right, let's leave that there. Let's leave that there for a little bit. Yes, we are getting a lot more contrast. We just use a blocker. However, it blocks that right-hand side as well. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Maybe I do have to go much taller. Okay, maybe we can go a little taller. We can't go too much taller, because if we go way too tall, we start to show the bottom side of the mouse. All right. Let's try to increase the size by a little bit. So we're just going to increase the height by a little bit. Okay. Does it create a bigger difference there? It does. It does. However, I want it to tilt now. I want this to be a little more tilted. I need it to be tilted just this way. There you go. Just right there. Okay, but how do I do that? Okay. Oh, and I forgot to check focus. We'll check focus in a bit. Give me a sec. Let me just rearrange this to a better angle. There we go. We're in a much better angle now. Still not enough contrast. We can move a little bit more to the right because I don't like how that shadow looks right now. Left, actually. I lied. Left. I lied. A little to the left. A little forward. Okay, we might be able to bring the mouse a little closer to us. Let's bring the mouse a little closer to us first. A little, oh, too close. Way too close. Oh, it's tilting. Okay. Boom. Okay, I think that is a decent one right there. Okay. Alright, so this is a decent shadow. The shadow is much harsher than I want it to be. Let's try moving the light higher. Okay. Use a little bit of that inverse square law to our advantage. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Boom. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll move it a little more to that right-hand side. Ooh, that right-hand side just keeps adding more things. Okay. The top left-hand corner now has a shadow. The bottom again has a shadow. All right, let's go a little higher. A little higher. Let's see what happens. Okay, a little higher. We're still getting a decent amount of contrast, but not enough contrast. The only contrast that's happening for this mouse and this background is literally the bottom and the back right hand side. The reason for that is literally the pillar, the golden pillar, and that's it. For example, the top right hand corner of that mouse kind of just disappears, right? Like you can see that it just disappears. You can't tell a difference where that line ends or starts. So what do I do? What do I do? How do I solve for that? That is the one thing I need to solve. I need to move the mouse a little to the left and I have to focus it. But we're moving it a little to the left, actually. There we go. I think that's a better solve. All right, moving a little bit to the right is a better solve. Okay, so we move that, we move the camera to the right is a slightly better solve in this term. Okay, so we're gonna focus this and then we're gonna take the shot anyways, but we're still missing the top right hand corner. We're getting a huge amount of missing detail in that top right hand corner. Okay, we have this in focus, and as you can see, it disappears. There's not enough contrast. Look at that. There's not enough contrast. It's almost 1-to-1, man. Okay, that looks good. That looks like maybe we're gonna go F 9.5. F 9.5 looks like it's still in focus. Let me take a quick look. No, I still need to move it a little bit to the left, but it looks like it is in focus. So I'm using that. Oh, I reconnected to something. Connection to what? What left? All right. Okay. What else? How do I block more light on that right-hand side? It's the reason why I want to tilt. I want to tilt it so badly. All right. Let me grab this bad boy. All right, so we're gonna use our little poster putty. So this is just poster putty. We're gonna put it on the underside. Oh wait, we haven't taken the photo. Give me 1 sec, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom. No, I don't have. Okay, now there we go. That is balanced. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is balanced. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Boom! So we have the balance going through right now. Now I can tilt it. So I have to tilt it. Okay, so to tilt it, I need to put some of that in here. Okay, boom. Oh, okay, we got a better shot. Okay, now I need to tilt that mouse head. So the front part of the mouse, we have to tilt it higher. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this again. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna arrange it. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just putting a piece of putty. Preferably not anywhere that can actually do some damage. Okay, we might need to split this putty a little bit. Alright, so all I did was split a little bit of the putty. And I do that in order to create another mounting point. So all I do is put this here on the bottom and then the bottom. I think that is the one I'm going for. So that is hitting the bottom section. Alright. So I know where I'm hitting. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little bit of poster putty and that bottom section where the mouse is most likely to contact. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to take this mouse, I'm going to put it in that one corner which I had it previously, and then hold it so that it does, it just stays there. Boom. See? Now it stays there and we have it at the angle that we want it to be. Boom. Alright, now all we have to do is balance it. Okay, now it's balanced. Boom! Alright, we got that through. Okay. Oh, no, what? Oh, I touched it for like half a second. What happened? What happened? Here, it was on that. There we go. Then we're going to bring this back up, and then we're going to balance it on precariously. There we go. Precariously balanced. Okay, now this is where we actually have a decent amount of contrast. It's not as contrasty as it was previously, but we still get a decent amount of contrast because, as you can see, that corner is now blending, but the left-hand corner is no longer blending. Let's go. Now, I think a lower light will help with this very specific angle. However, I still need it to rise up higher. Okay, what we can do is we can steepen the angle of the camera itself. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna, so I raise the camera a little bit, and now I'm going to tilt it a little downwards. We can see if we can get a proper shot. There we go. Okay, so this is a decent shot that we have here. Okay, we have a decent shot. I'm still missing that contrast. Okay, let's see if we can get a better clear. Because if I lower this, the camera starts to shade things again, which is fine because we don't want to attract attention to the bottom keyboard. Okay, I think that I can go closer. We're getting back to a top down, which is my specialty yet again. All right. Okay, so I think this is the composition we want to go for. Right around here. Boom. Right around here. Okay, so this is the composition I normally go for. Okay, and now we just have to arrange this. And we're about to fall. Yet again. Okay, let's just move this properly. Oh, Is it falling? No, I have to move it a little more. There we go. So that is the normal shot. It is too slanted. It's too slanted. Oh, it's too slanted. It doesn't look good. It's not flattering. Still here, by the way, just lurking because you're sleepy. Don't worry about it, Caps. Don't worry. I'm here trying to make sense of this all. I'm still having that problem, but all right, let's change the lighting a little bit. Let's drop the lighting into something a little different, or move it a little to the right. To the right seems fine. Boom. Yep, a little more to the right. We're gonna go a little higher. Again, we're gonna go a little higher. Oh, is that as high as that goes? Oh, I'm pretty sure we can go higher. Oh, we can. Let's go. We can go higher. We are higher. Okay, we're in a higher section. Ooh, we're getting that bottom bit poking it out. Oh, I see what happens now. I see. I see what happens. What is your balance now? What is your balance? Okay. We're gonna take out this keyboard real quick. We're gonna rebalance you. There we go. Oh my god. This is why we don't let go until a little later. Okay, again. I'm gonna balance you. A little to the left. Oh, too much to the right. Okay, now you're balanced. Okay, now it's balanced. I still can't get this top right to even frickin' show me itself. The top right is destroying me. Holy Jesus Christ. It's only a top right section of a mouse. How can this cause me so much pain? I mean, it's easy. It's literally called photography. So as you can see, there's a nice fall off in certain sections, and that's fine. We're getting a bit of shade here, so whatever. Okay, I mean, to get rid of that, all I really need is a little bit of reflector right over there. Where's... No. Okay, buddy. I was barely moving, but all right. Okay. All right, but okay, a little more to the right. There you go. Again. All right. Again, it's not quite where I want it, but we are getting some lines. I don't hate it. I really don't. But the bottom left is now a little distracting. And we are a little too much to the right yet again. I don't know why, but I seem to lean heavy on the right-hand side. Okay, so I seem to lean a little heavy on the right-hand side. This looks like a slightly better photo. If I go higher, oh, it becomes a worse photo. This is a better photo. Oh, earlier was a better photo. Whatever I had earlier. There we go. Had this earlier. Roughly. Okay, so this is what I had earlier. Those pens are kind of there, but they're a little non-committal, I guess. It's there just to fill out some of that space. The empty space is fine, right? I can keep that top section. The top section is a nice little piece of fabric. It looks like it's nice. It's a nice shadow line, but it doesn't match the bottom pillar, so it's fine. However, what I don't like is the rounded... What I can do, I guess, is I can make an actual shadow that is a lot closer to what I want it to be. Boom. And like that. I can make that shadow. Because that's too much shadow. Boom. Alright, so I can make this just shadow. Okay, so I can hold this section and turn it into shadow. There you go. That way it makes sense. Because that doesn't make sense. Mostly because it's round. And I don't like that. Alright, let me get something that isn't just this piece. Oh, actually, this is lighter. This is lighter. This little booklet, that's all I'm using, is a little lighter. Alright. So we are going to hold this just right there. We're going to go lower. There we go. And then we're going to take a photo. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Did I get it? Did I get it? I was holding my breath. Oh, I kind of got it. There's this weird little thing in the bottom. There's this weird little thing in the bottom. That's why I don't like. There's that shadow isn't quite right. That shadow isn't quite right. Okay. Maybe we just. Oh no. It literally is somewhere over here, huh? There. Just there. Okay, we'll make sure we're in focus first. Let's try to make sure we're in focus. Okay. I want to be able to see pulsar, but that's next to impossible. No, that's soft. There we go. I think we're in focus. I believe this entire thing is in focus. Again, we are leaning a little to the left. I can move it slightly left here. There we go. A little more to the right. I think we are now relatively balanced. Boom. And now since we are definitely in focus, we are going to do one more shot. Boom. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Oh, I need to be a little more to the right and then hold it in this section. Okay, we're gonna take another photo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's see again. Are we getting that? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got a shot. Holy, we're getting a shot. All right, more. Okay, what else can we do? What else can we do? Okay. All right. Then, now that we have 2 shots, let's try to take one of it pretty much top down as my per usual. All right, let's try to take one as per my usual. Just somewhat like this, and then we're gonna tilt it back so that it looks quite nice. Boom. There we go. We're gonna do this instead. Then there we go. That's what I want. All right. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna pull it forward yet again. We're gonna do that. And this same section, same composition, but closer to what I want. However, again, let's lower the light. This time we lower the light. We're lowering the light. Okay. Okay. Oh, maybe. We're lowering the light. We're changing the angles. We're making it all different. Boom. Right here. Here, maybe. Oh. What's hitting it? Oh, that's hitting it. Alright, let's move you backwards. Push you through. Okay. We're gonna go through here instead. Boom. No. Ad starts in about 40 seconds here. You might be able to get away with pushing this a little closer than normal. But through this gap here. Yeah, I think through the gap makes sense. Through the gap, I think makes sense. Huh. I think this makes a decent shot. Boom. Okay, I think this is a decent shot. We will give this a shot, but ad is starting a little bit here. Yo, Minatozaki. Yeah, I know. I remember there on. I remember. How's things? How do you like this shot though? It's a little bright though. We'll admit. Might drop the ISO. Well, actually, instead of dropping the ISO, let me increase the shutter speed. That way we get a little less of that. How do you say it? A little less of the shakes. That shot's pretty sick, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. You know what pisses me off? You see that? I can't see the difference. It doesn't light up. That right hand side, there's almost no contrast. Pisses me off. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. That's the problem. I don't know how to fix it. I even put blockers, a little bit of these black items in the way, just so it absorbs a little more light. But oh, ads. Oh my god. Yeah, for those that are not receiving the ad. All I'm doing is waiting. How do I do this? How do I do this? Didn't get the ads. All nice. There's just like a minute. I'm gonna just wait until the ads are finished. That way, anyone who's in ads, just drop by and say hi. Yes. Maybe that light can be lower. I'm gonna head out because Jeff's like, okay, yeah, you have a nice one there, Minatozaki. You should have a nice one. GF. Girlfriend definitely needs more attention than I do. All right, ads are done. I have an idea because this section isn't doing too hot. So what I'm gonna do, all right, is put it over here. Instead, face it downwards into that section. Boom. Holy, it's so bright. It is ridiculously bright. Damn. That is on the lowest ISO. How many Twitch accounts you have? Damn. I think he just changes the name there, Caps. Just changes the name. Alright, let's see. Let me see something here. I can think of... Where is that camera? So this one. I think this is a decent shot. However, ISO... There we go. Now you can kind of see. Now you guys can kind of see. Oh my god, my brush. I don't know why that brush is here. It just is. Alright, so there we go. So, the shot. Never mind, your name change. You always said you follow you. Oh. Yeah. Also saying Jeff, like we both don't know who it is. Hey, look. It's a random chatter, alright, Caps? We have no clue who that is at all. I know, we're aware of who they are. Well, you gotta keep it anonymous, especially in these streams, man. Keep it a little anonymous. Alright. I think this is a decent shot. I'm gonna take this shot anyways. We're gonna take this photo. However, we're gonna make sure we are in focus. Boom, in focus. Bam. Alright, so we're gonna focus a little bit more. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. There's the focus. Shapow. Bam! Focused! Alright, bam. We got some focus going in there. Okay. What if? Because what if we get a little bounce light into the bottom instead? Oh, bounce light right here. Boom. A little bit of a bounce. Trying to get this section to be brighter. So if I can get the section underneath the mouse to be brighter for no apparent reason, that would be great. I think a reflector. Oh, a reflector might be good. This reflector's too big. But let me take it away. Back. Away. Back. No. Alright, let's try a reflector. Side. Alright. Oh! Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Ah! There we go. Reflector side! Oh my god, everything's bright. Everything's shiny. Oh, everything's shiny now. It's the bad type of shiny. Not the shiny I want. Boom. Oh. I just need the shiny. I just need this shine to hit. I just need it to hit the bottom section there. If I can make it hit that bottom, I think we're good. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. So if we can only make it hit just the bottom. Okay. So I have to lean it back and make it lean. No, because as long as you hit the mouse, it's bad. Hitting the mouse is bad. That's all I know. Alright. Come on. Come on. There. Let's try that. Oh! We got it, boys. We got it. We can see the difference now. Oh, hallelujah. Alright. Now we can hit the button. Okay, one, 2, 3. Let's go. Right, maybe we tilt it a little harder. Because we do have some. Let's see where the light is at. It's hard to see where the light is gleaming. Like, I can tell that it is making things brighter in certain sections. But there we go. Can I bring this a little brighter? I'm gonna take this piece of hair. I'm gonna take it away, so I don't want to have to clone that. Okay. And then boom. We're gonna bring in these pens a little closer. A little closer. These pens can go a little closer in. You know where it is. There we go. You know, I don't like how they're not aligned. There we go. At least they're somewhat aligned. We can make them into a triangle, but it's too distracting if I did that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pull it a little bit more. And then we're just gonna space them out exactly the same in between all of them. And we're gonna avoid the mouse as much as possible. And then we're gonna oh, I can't really do it from the right hand side. I'm gonna try to do it from this side, but it's already difficult as is. Okay. I think we're good. Where's the little thing? Alright. There we go. I think we're good. I think we are good. Boom. Yes, we are good. Also, the camera kind of lost me there. There we go. Holy. Alright, we'll take another photo. Okay. Let's see how this goes. 3, 2, and 1. Boom. Boom. I think it's standing up a little too tall though. So we're gonna tilt it lower. Yes, a slight lower tilt. It's a little bit better. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, I think we're good. ISO can stay where it's at. This is as bright as we can get it. And oh my god, it is 11:30. I just realized. All right, I think we got our photos. We're gonna take a look at the photos. It took way too long there. We took way too long. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, next week might be our work one, so I might not take photos, but I might be editing photos next week. We'll see, but it depends. We're still doing photos next week, but tomorrow, all right. As you can see there, dope shot. It is a dope shot. Let's see. Did we get it? Did we get it though? We did. Oh, there's a little bit of a mess. Here's out of focus, and that is out of focus. God damn it. Alright. Okay. We're gonna do this. Okay, so we have a decent amount. Alright, I went all the way up to F13, but this time we are gonna go to F30, F30, 1/30 for the actual, 1/30. Yeah. Ooh, this looks better. It's not as white, but honestly, this, and I can drop the exposure. That way there's a huge difference in the dark sections of the photo and not the dark sections of the photo. That's what I think I should do. I think that would be a much better choice. Cause that mouse is almost bang on with the camera in comparison to the keyboard. Although the keyboard, I kind of want to disappear a little bit. I want it to just kind of not be there as much. What is this? Is there a little bit? Holy crap. Okay, I think this is actually a good photo. This one here is a good photo. We just have to make sure the focus is on point. So the hard part is I can't really see the word pulsar because it's white on white and we're already barely getting there. So I really need focus peaking. Holy crap, this camera doesn't have focus peaking on the monitor. Oh, I think that's it. I can see your belay. Your composition is good, but I feel your lighting is off. Also could be because you're seeing live view. Lighting is off. How so there, Lay? Because I think my lighting is definitely somewhat off. So either I'm doing, because I'm at 1/45. Here's 1/30, right? So this is a little bit better in terms of how it is. However, my live view tends to run a little darker than normal. It's gonna be real. It tends to run darker than normal. So the photo will be a little brighter than what is actually being shown. Just a little bit. Just a little bit brighter. Because I like how this looks. The hard part for me is I'm not getting enough contrast in that right-hand side. So you see that right-hand side, the difference between the mouse and the background? That's where I'm struggling. Because I can either keep the background as is and then try to get the actual mouse and then brighten up that exposure on the mouse. That way it makes sense. Or I could add a little bit of a vignette. Yeah. Because that's what I think. A little bit of a vignette isn't the worst thing. Right? But I don't know. I think I'll just take a bunch of other photos with the same composition. That's what I want to do. For a bit. Boom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. You're not sure if the hardness of the light is too much. You understand you don't want to fully go full soft to retain texture. It could be that the camera is metering for neutral gray and the majority of your shot is whites. Yes. Yes, so this is a practice in trying to get a lot of contrast despite having mostly the same tone. So I actually went for as much white as possible, which is terribly hard. I believe metering is off. I think it just meters by itself. So I'm at plus, for neutral metering, it's saying that I'm at plus 1.5 for my exposure. So if I'm going for gray, it's going for plus 1. I'm at plus 1.5. But as we know, it isn't exactly perfect. Yeah. So I can kind of see where that's going. I'm sitting here going, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. So this is, as you can see from the top down, that is the shot that I'm at right now. But yeah, do you have a black card? Placing a black card left shadow side will also increase con. On the left, I think on the right. Actually, yeah, on the left makes sense, but the problem is it's the right-hand side where I'm having issue with contrast. Because on the left-hand side, there's already a black shadow to make a great contrast for that contour. That's fine. It's just this section I'm pissed off about, the right-hand side. I'm pissed off about. I've already done a bunch of things. So, for example, I've tried just bringing this in a little, because it does darken it. However, I'm getting a shadow. So it's gonna be really hard. So if I do this, that makes sense, as you can see. So if I have a black card, boom. Now I have a shadow though. Right? I get that contrast I was looking for. But I'm getting a weird shadow now. I hate it. I hate it. That's my problem. My problem is getting to that point, right? I want it to look like this. So what I can maybe do is I can take this as a photo. Black card is you can put it on the other side of the light, opposite of a reflector to fill. Okay, so I have a reflector on the right hand side, which I can probably remove. So it's like, for example, we take this away. We took that piece away. And boom. The reflector barely does anything, but as you can see, there's a little more contrast this way. So I take away the reflector. Is it though? It could. I think it might be a little more contrasty. From the back. No, it doesn't. It doesn't really change too much. It doesn't change too much. That's a thing. Okay. I don't have a proper black card. That's the problem. I'm using bits and pieces of my kit, and if I really have to, right? Okay. I got umbrellas. All right. I got umbrellas. And I mean umbrellas, right? Actual umbrellas. Okay. Well. Alright, so as you can see here, I have umbrellas. I have things that I can kind of do. What is that gonna feel? How to use it? Worth reading in your spare time. Article about about Cineworld. But the theory would hold true. Light is light. Your camera. I like your camera setup. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's definitely weird. It's one of those things where I kind of want to show that I'm doing work without, you know, doing the work. But yes, this is a follow cam for just me because I don't exactly have a cameraman, and I have that top down to show what exactly I'm placing everywhere. Right? Oh my God, Dobbs, why? I see you're an LTT fan. All those cushions. I assume you have a few screwdrivers as well. Hey, I have one right here. Right in there. It's in my desk. If you want to hear it. What is happening here, Dobbs? Well, guess what? we're taking a photo. As you can see, I have a bunch of things lined up just to make the photo and whatnot, right? So yes, I'm doing. How's the Heisman Appreciation Club? Before I went to stream, I noticed you were there. So I had your stream in the background. So if you look at the earlier sections of the stream, you were just in the background. Hey yo, Bacon? Damn, that's a nice name. There's ample appreciation. Hey, okay. A non-zero amount of appreciation. What if I get a shorter? No, it doesn't do it. Wait, actually, that did something. Wait, no way. Okay, so I'm getting a little more shadow on this top section. If I remove this screwdriver, all of a sudden it goes away. So I'm getting more contrast just by putting a little bit. A little bit. Oh my god. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, oh my god. I'm just sitting here. For the longest time, all I'm doing is just having a stream while I work and do these things. A lot of this is practice. So we're doing a white on white photo, which is ridiculously hard. Don't get me wrong. It is horrible because I'm trying to make a white thing pop on a white background. Yeah. Like, damn. It's hard in here. Okay, but yes, no, yeah, Bay was or Lay or Bay. Oh my god, my Bay Lay. Jesus. My brain. All right, yeah. Lay was saying that I have to double check on, take a good look at what's it called, negative fill. Yes, negative fill. How to use it. Nailsman. All right, I should probably take a look at that because I'm mostly a hobbyist, but also I do this professionally as well. So the more I know, the better. But also I'm not classically trained or trained. I just think things look good and I just do it. But that's pretty much it. But thank you for the rave there. I was talking just fine before you rated there, Dobbs. I was talking just fine, and then you rated. Okay, but yes, we're gonna take this photo yet again. So hopefully there's enough contrast. You're in the zone. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I just noticed things are happening when I do certain things. All right, we're gonna take this photo. But yes, we're trying to do white on white. I'm missing negative fill, apparently. What I can try doing is see if I can do something like this. I'm gonna grab this little big piece of reflector. Oh, Jesus Christ. Turn it around, as you can see here, into a negative, and see if this makes a change. No? Change? No? Bring it up? No? There's no change. I don't see anything. There's no point. Alright. There's no point in me doing that. Okay. Alright, it's fine. It is fine. Let me put this down. Here. Stay. Good negative fill. Alright, that's a good negative fill. Okay. The photos that we've taken are practically the same the entire time. So you wouldn't worry about it if you miss anything in the stream. And also everyone names Naka, if you haven't noticed. Yeah. You have a lot of headphones on your wall. Any Bluetooth? Are any Bluetooth? Yes, they're the UX3000 that are Bluetooth. The Momentum 3 wireless. The H3 Pro wireless. They are wireless. They connect via Bluetooth, which is sad. And they expect you when you're gaming, you actually connect it via the headphone jack, which is using a 2.5 mil that goes up your butt. And I mean up your butt. Pisses me off, by the way. So you grab this guy, and by 2.5 mil up your butt, I mean it uses a 2.5 mil up your butt. Look at that. That is horrible. It goes this deep, by the way. You actually have to push it that deep. A Bluetooth gaming headset. Ew. Just ew. Alright. Yeah. And you have any other Bluetooth one. Well, the Focal listens on the up the top there, which I don't know if you guys can see, but if I move up here, yeah. So Focal listens, which is this one here. Those are good. You're thinking of buying an iPod with inbuilt Bluetooth? Well, you need some cans for it, but you don't know where to start. Hey, look, honestly, and when it comes to a lot of Bluetooth stuff, about $100 is all you really need to actually get into decent audio. Anything above $100 is a luxury feature. Either that's noise canceling, better build, or something to that degree, right? I have a crap ton of headphones on the wall, mostly because I kind of like headphones, right? I have a crap ton of keyboards on the wall because I like keyboards. So if I move all the way over here, right, I have a slightly new section, which is being blocked by me. Great. All right, that one. No. This section. That is the new mice section. It's great. So it looks like it's floating mice. Why is there a missing one? What did I have? Oh, it was that mouse. It was that mouse. Coloxer, where's your microwave section? That's outside, unfortunately. That's with the kitchen appliances. We have a decent selection of microwaves. I have a microwave and a microwave toaster. You know. That's where I cheap out. How do you think I can afford all of this, huh? How do you think I can afford all of this? I don't buy a lot of microwaves. But no, I do actually look like I have a store. If you think about it, if I go back up here, all of a sudden there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keyboards. And that's not counting the 2 that I have. So this is 1. Oh, jeez. Here, and on the other side, let me just plug this back in. Oh, Jesus Christ, that camera. That camera's hunting for me. All right. If I go back here and into this section, all my tech and toys, I have another one. Right there. No. Hopefully you guys can see it. There we go. That's actually visible for you guys. That is a Neo Ergo. But yes, I have a bunch of things. Oh, no. Please don't. Okay. How we don't mess up the composition. Thank you very much. Oh my god. There we go. Okay. Sure. How about there? How about we take all this away? We put it right where we want them. Oh no, there goes the llama. And let me just make sure this is well kept. That way we're not screwing anything up. Okay. In terms of composition, right? But yes. We do have microwaves. If you need it, we have microwaves. We have Pokeballs as well. More Pokeballs. We have 1 and 2 Nintendo Switches. Yeah, that's not including the one that's over on the other side, which is the Pikachu edition. So you could tell. Justice for Alpaca. Oh my god. Fine. Where's the alpaca? Where'd it go? Where did it go? I legitimate. What? Where did it go? Okay, so it was over there. It fell down. There it is. Okay, fine. Alpaca. We'll put alpaca over there. There you go. Now it's permanently on stream for the most part. Permanently on stream. Okay, so we have this. We're gonna take another photo. Right, we were doing photos, guys. We were doing photos until people started talking about the other things. All right, now. Oh right, I just realized there's another keyboard over there. Oh my god. Jeez. Oh, ad starts in about 60 seconds. It's gonna happen, but we're gonna pause anyways. So for those who don't want to be there, you can feel free to mute. I'll be there. I will pause the stream. I'll go get some water while running the ad. So I'm gonna run the ad right now. I'm gonna get some water, and I'll be right back after 1 minute and 30 seconds. Woo. Might as well. Okay, okay, I'm back. It's been a while. But no, apparently. So, one of my roomies met a person who apparently looks exactly like them. Acts exactly like them. In other words, they have a clone of themselves. And apparently I do have one as well, but down to the name. You're gonna lurk and tab me up and stuff? Clone, yes, indeed, the clone. It's weird. So yeah, no, apparently clones exist, and also apparently I have a clone. Quite literally have a clone, because I've actually seen that person. I went, oh my god, it's me if I was fatter. And I'm already fat. Down to the beard, right? And down to the mustache, right? Except he wasn't wearing a cap. He looked like this. Okay, maybe a little fatter, but still. It was funny. I was just like, that's not a mirror. They dress like me too. Yeah. Never heard them talk though, so they could probably never not sound like me. That is a possibility. All right. Let's move this around. Let's take a look at the photos. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the photos because that is what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna hit the button. Looks like this is fine. However, zoom. Ta-da! Okay. We can take a look at the photos this way. That way you guys have the view of how these things look, right? And we can see. I think that this looks fine right now. I think it looks fine. However, are we in focus? Okay, we're in focus. Ooh, you see the grody-ness in the inside. All right. The top is fine. I can clone that out, I guess. I can clone that out, I guess. All right, we're seeing that. Yep. This is why you gotta use new items. You gotta use new items. Because the newer it is, the better. All right, we're zoomed out. Oh, how do I? No, oh, a little bit more. Okay. 313, 314, 13. Okay, so here it is. Here, let's see what the contrast looks like between 13 and 14. So this is 14. This is 13. I think 13 looks better. I think that the 13 looks much better, right? Oh, let me move to the other camera because I look horrible when I'm looking at the photo this way. Let me see. Boop. Bam. All right, let me rearrange myself a little and bring this up. All right, let me take this away. Grab me my mouse. All right, so 13, 14. Let me remove some of that display. All right, so this is the photo. We're removing. Oh, geez, what's going on? Okay, here's the photo, and unable. So this is number 13. Oh, that's number 14. So 14, 13, 14. 14 has it's a little darker, but the background becomes closer. 13 makes the mouse a lot brighter, which is nice because the mouse stands out a little bit more. Now it's these two. I think 12 or 11. 12 or 11. I think 11 looks worse because it makes the mouse look chunkier than it actually is in real life. This looks normal in real life, right? 12 looks normal in real life. 11, yeah, 12 looks a lot more normal in real life or comparable to real life. All right. Yes. And then here it's just a change in the pens because the pens look like they were kind of there, but not really. And it didn't fill the space. So now it kind of fills the space, but not too much that it draws attention. Because the thing that draws attention is the color on the top right hand corner. Right? So if I remove the section there, yeah. Boom. So it does have that look to it. A little different. Right. Okay. Alright. And let's go backwards. And here is the shot I like. The one thing I don't like about this shot is I wish I moved the pens. Because, it's such a nice shot. However, yeah, this shot is actually better. This shot is better. The pens though. The pens, no, because the lighting is different. The lighting is different, so I can't just transpose the pens. No, no. The lighting is different. Why? Okay. Oh, I screwed up. Okay. But this is a decent shot. I don't hate this shot. It's a little bland, but I don't hate this shot. Okay, we are in focus. Okay, this versus that. No, this one. We have two shots. This is number 307 and 13. 307 and 313. It's the same angle, but a different view. Oh, that's the Cambridge audio shoot. All right, this was the original shot. Honestly, I think the original shot makes a lot more sense. Okay, I like it. Boom. There you go. We were clipping only in the bottom, which is good. All right. Okay, and then we just adjust the exposure for this, and we're good. I think we are we're a stop down. We can go a little brighter with this shot, is what I think it should be. Okay. All right. Boom. You see the difference of by just going a little closer? All I wanted to do is remove that. You see the on the bottom right hand corner, there is a little bit of that blue. Just to remove it, I had to go a little closer, and this is what the mouse looked like. Compared to previously, it looks much nicer. It's much bigger though. Here. I think here, this makes sense. I think this makes sense. Oh my god. I think I think I'm out of focus still. This is much better. This is out of focus, I believe. Yeah, I'm out of focus. Oh my god, I'm focused on the background. What am I focused on? Jesus Christ, buddy. I'm not even focused on the mouse. Oh. I wasn't even focused on the mouse. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is a good photo too. This is good. Okay, you know what? We'll take this photo. This photo's decent. You know what pisses me off? You see that? A little fleck right there? See that fleck right there? That massive fleck on the wheel? Look, it doesn't matter how many air purifiers you got. I got one right there, for crying out loud. That's on top of the bed, just so that I can get it through. But no. Man. That's so bad. So bad. Okay. Let's keep going. Man, that looks chunky though. I like how this looks. I like the contrast of this specific photo. So we do have 4 photos of the same location. We could have swapped it up. Honestly, maybe if I had the pillar, if I had the pillar standing up and cut off on the right hand side and have the same photo, I think it would have looked good as well. Alright. Okay, we're just criticizing ourselves here. Just that way when we make actual photos, that means we are going to be on point and we know what we're doing. I think this is the best photo. I genuinely think that this is the best photo. Look at it. Holy, it attracts so much attention too. I'm just looking at it, I'm like, damn. I don't know why. It feels like it attracts a lot of attention. I just don't know why. Center weighted, we have the top section. For example, if we wanted a section, because this is a hero shot. I'm trying to get a hero shot. This doesn't feel like a hero shot. This looks like a product placement shot, less of a hero shot. It is contrasty, but it's not bright enough. But we can fix that in post in terms of increasing the exposure. So next week, we should be able to edit these photos, right? And we're probably going to do that. And I have to learn Photoshop. It's amazing. Love Photoshop. I've used Photoshop 10 years, 20 years ago. I used Photoshop almost 20 years ago, but a lot has changed since then. And I haven't used it in about 15 years, more than that. I can't justify. I was using Photoshop when you just bought Photoshop. You didn't pay a subscription to use Photoshop. Much different. Much different. Okay, let's go. All right, it is midnight. I think we have a banger. We have one. We have two. And we have three. We have three. What? Wait, not volume. Volume. Oh, this one's better. I don't like this one. This one's better. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. 3. We have 3 shots. We got 3 photos after about 2 hours of photography. We literally only have 3 shots. God damn it. I'm glad I'm not a nature photographer or a photographer for landscapes, because that includes a hike and figuring out what time of day you want to be there. Oh well. Oh well. But as usual, tomorrow it's going to be a, what's it called? Talos Principle stream, right? So we're going to be doing a lot more Talos Principle, and it's going to be great. Talos Principle is actually not a bad game. It does give me a headache. I realize there's A, B, and C versions, which means I'm going to have to go through so many puzzles, a ridiculous amount of puzzles tomorrow, but we're going to try and get as much of the puzzles done as possible. Let me just do this. Anyways, you know, there's a lot of puzzles, hopefully, but let me throw you guys to someone who is, you know, relatively familiar to you guys at the very least, right? Because I know Dobbs is aware of Rindia, and Rindia is currently singing everybody to sleep, apparently. I'm gonna rate her real quick, or we can do, yeah, let's rate Rindia, because it is art to music, which is very similarly related. So we're not going too far. All right, let's do this. All right. Okay, we're at 3. We hit the 3 number, and that's all we need to do. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna see you guys next time. As usual, I start 9-ish. I know I started at 10 today, but that's because I was late from work, and unfortunately, work comes as a priority. So, anyway, I'm gonna see you guys next time. Bye.